Fair warning before this video starts, it's kind of all over the place. I have a really hard time like talking to the camera or remembering to record a different part explaining what I'm actually doing. So a lot of this footage is just little clips from certain days. Like there's no actual explanation or anything. It's just all very, very random. So just a warning with the dramatic cuts of, like, for example, being at the beach to suddenly being in a store to suddenly being in a park. Like, it's just how I've been filming lately because I literally have no structure, so I apologize in advance for what you're about to watch. Good boy. Whoa, that went way up in the sky. Dante, right here. Good boy. Dante. Out. Get blow. I'm just glad all the dogs here are on leashes. So I didn't bring my knife, so I wouldn't have been able to defend him. Oh, he saw a butterfly. I wouldn't have been able to defend him if an aggressive dog ran up. They're supposed to be on leashes here. Unless they're swimming, then it seems to be okay. Or, obviously, if they're a service dog, then it's fine. You're so goofy. Good boy, Donna. Dante. Don't punch her. I saw that you're working. I wanted to show you her. Yeah, I just saw. This is the one that always used to go on family fair and stuff, so. We're here to shop, and I don't know what to get. Right, Dixie. You couldn't hear much in this clip due to the cart rattling and my quiet talking because I hate talking in public. But I was essentially describing how I was in a panic attack after seeing the dog because it was way bigger than Dixie. I was describing how it was like a really big bulldog of some sort in a service dog vest, same like Dixie's. And I said the dog probably was real because it didn't like bark at her, but it also like locked eyes on her and stepped forward a little bit. But I moved out of the way quickly enough to where nothing was able to happen. So like I was saying in the video, like I didn't know if it was real or not. I was just assuming it was. I think I'll go in the back. Should probably get some of this. Dixie, here. I'll move this. treat. I had to go pick up a new yogurt because when I went to check out, it popped. We went in. I saw one of my coworkers who used to work at a different grocery store who always saw Dixie come in, so I wanted her to show her Dixie again since she hasn't seen her in a while. And I go in, and sorry, I can't breathe. Pushing that cart is like, oh my god, it's so bad. Hopefully this stays. But I went in to show her Dixie. First thing I noticed is a bulldog in a service dog vest. I believe it was real. I'm not gonna fake spot. I did do a stupid thing and still went to go say hi despite the dog being there, but the dog didn't like bark at Dixie or anything. It just like, I don't even think it saw her, to be honest. Get up there, Dixie, which was really good. But I did have Dixie protected. I had her protected on one side of the cart where the dog couldn't reach her, and my body was also blocking her. So it wasn't like she was going to be attacked or anything. And if it came to attack her, I easily could have defended her. I gotta open that. But yeah, sorry, I'm not good at multitasking, if you couldn't tell already. But my coworker was telling us of all the dogs that constantly come in, and this coworker thinks emotional support dogs are service dogs. Oh, I forgot I had that. I'm gonna have to put it in the back seat. Forgot I had a goat carrier back there. But no, I was just like, you know, she was telling me of how support dogs come in and she gets to pet them all the time. She even said one, like, pit bull mix comes in and the lady drops the leash and the dog runs across the whole entire store trying to find her. And I'm like, oh, fun. So hopefully that's actually a real service dog and that's just like a fun game they have. I have no idea. That's not really professional. I just hope that never happens when Dixie and me are on duty working there. It's very sandy back here. This is my dog seat cover, by the way. And we went to the beach. There's sand, but it's not like it's going to get in any of our food. Because it's all covered by plastic. But anyways, I'm going to put this away. I just didn't get to record as much as I wanted to. So I apologize about that. We're going to go into Walmart after this because I need to run in and get some, like, cream cheese spread for my bagels. Because I don't eat my bagels with, like, butter or anything. I don't like the taste of it, so I just use cream cheese and like some seasonings and stuff. So they had that there, but it was way too much, so I'm just gonna go to Walmart, get my cream cheese stuff, probably some like seaweed and crab, and maybe some ramen as well, because Walmart has really cheap cup ramen, and I like eating that for like a quick lunch or something if I have to go somewhere. So anyways, I'm gonna finish putting this away and I'll try to record in Walmart if I'm able. Hopefully there's no dogs. I mean, it's the middle of a day Monday, so I would hope there wouldn't be any, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw one, especially since I saw one here. But oddly enough, our store has been a lot more busy than Walmart, which is weird because Walmart is a very, very well-known store. And Myers is pretty well-known too. I mean, we're across the country, not everywhere, but we're, you know, pretty well known. It's just, you know, we're not as well known as Walmart, but we've been a lot more busy than Walmart, which might explain why there are so many fake service dogs coming in and out. Plus, we're tourist towns, so there's a bunch of tourists, but I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna finish putting this away and then I'll try to record in Walmart. And may I just say, for all of this, it was only $99. To be fair, I do have a team member discount. And I have like what they call M perks, so I did get a lot of discounted stuff. Plus I shopped on sale. I made sure all the stuff I was buying was on sale, but so I got a lot of food I didn't need, but then I also got, you know, a lot of good stuff. Like I got grapefruit and oranges. Hey Diddy, I might leave my door open. Oh, there's a cart thing. Okay, I'll just walk over. I'll leave my door open because I don't want her to get too hot, because Michigan weather is basically Florida weather. It's so humid. It's like, feels like 90 degrees right now. Like, this feels worse than Florida did for me last year. So, but maybe I'm just saying that because I didn't expect it to be this crazy. There's that, and then we'll go back to Little Diddy. And we'll drive off to Walmart, which I don't really like doing because Walmart is like, it's on our really busy road and people are idiots. So hopefully I don't crash. Yeah, so. Hey Diddy, you want your window down, sweetie? Watch my purse. I'll put it down there and then I gotta crawl in. Ah, there we go. Hi, Dixie. Looks like such a biggie right now with all the stuff going on, so I do not want to get a cart because I refuse to spend more than I need to. She's trailing behind. She's a very slow walker. I'm a fast walker. She's really not even. She's trying. I just saw one of my coworkers here. I was gonna call her a traitor, but I'm also at Walmart. So that just backfired on me. I can't help it. Walmart has cheaper food than our store does. Okay, come here. Dixie, come. That's cool. I wouldn't have them off leash. The only reason I do is because it's a later time and there aren't going to be many people walking. It's not like my dogs go up to other people, but other people seem to have a really big issue when my dogs are off leash, despite them always being in a heel. Maybe not a perfect one, but they never forge all the way forward or trail behind or bug anyone. They don't go up to other dogs. They don't approach people. But people seem to have an issue with it. No idea why. And when a dog's coming, instinctively both Dixie and Dante come to my right side, which as you can see is where no other dog will be, and they let the dog pass. And for extra respect, if their dog is misbehaving, I put my dogs in a down or a sit, and I tell them to stay, and they completely ignore the other dog. They could care less. They don't find it interesting. They don't find other dogs interesting at all. That's why they do not have issues when they see fake service dogs in public. because they're very much used to seeing dogs. They have no issues with dogs. This is like the most Dante will do. He'll go around and sniff, circle around me, stuff like that. Sorry, I'm out of breath. For y'all who have been watching my channel for a long time, you know I have a heart condition. And I also have really bad troubles breathing. So walking and talking can make me sound like I'm out of breath, because it's just really hard for my heart to function while I'm walking and talking, and it's really hard for me to breathe while I'm walking and talking, because my lungs are bad. Dante, here. We gotta watch it around here though, because there was a wasp nest, and I do not want him getting into it and getting stung again, because that was really bad. There's a person ahead of us. It doesn't look like they have a dog, so unless they ask me to put my dog in a heel, I won't. I just do it for people with dogs, because they tend to be the more uncomfortable ones. If someone looks visibly afraid of my dogs, I also do it. But if they like literally just don't care, then I don't even bother, because there's like no sense to do it. There are a crap ton of deer in there. Dante. He's interested. But he still listens despite being interested. He doesn't see deer a lot. He won't sprint towards them. Oh, there's a squirrel. Dante. Klotz. Foos. The deer is teasing him. It's running everywhere. Dixie just doesn't care. She's been around it all. She could literally care less. He went across the road. That was the one that was following behind us for a while. It was very interested in the dogs. There's someone coming up. Don't know if they have a dog or not. I don't think so. Dante Foos. Dixie heel. I'll slow down for Dixie. Dante. Plots. Bye. Come on, Dixie. That was a prime example of being respectful. That dog was very insecure and fearful. It was an Australian Shepherd. Went by. Our dog's hackles raised, tail super low, eyes locked on him, looking to make an aggressive move at any moment. Dante stayed in his down. Dixie was just standing there. Like I said, she could care less. And she's just following. She's just following. So Dixie could really care less. Dante was interested, but he knows better than to get up and greet a dog without permission. So he handled that as he normally does. He seems to be barking up here, so I don't know if there's two dogs crossing each other. I do not know. But we're making a turn this way to go back to the car, because I'm not walking all the way down there. Plus someone just went down there with their dog, so we're not doing that. I'm not going to follow someone and their dog. That's just weird. So we're going to take this path back to the car. I believe there was another dog walking here. Seems... Oh no, it just looks like there's two people. I don't think there's a dog with them, so we're good. They're just up there a ways. I'm trying to get my lungs to be a little bit better, but yeah. Also I can already sense some people are gonna be like, why didn't you record the Australian, did I say Australian Shepherd? I meant Australian cattle dog if I said shepherd. It wasn't a shepherd, it was a cattle dog. I've been researching both today, so I'm kind of like mixed up, but I'm not gonna obviously record someone's dog, especially if it's doing nothing wrong. The only time I would record someone's dog, like up close, as if it was misbehaving and they were like in my space. But I'm not gonna record someone's dog who is like just reactive or fearful, because that's not appropriate. I see a lot of YouTubers, mainly service dog handlers. I'm not gonna name one specific, but I'll like mention that they did record a dog that was behaving perfectly fine. They called it a fake service dog just because of the way it looked. So I'm considering unsubscribing to them, because like that was not okay. But you can't control people's stupidity, I guess. And apparently I can't control my breathing. Like, holy crap. This is horrible. By the way, that trail that we're gonna be walking on, at the end of the trail, there's a dog park. I was gonna say you could
Things to lead up to what I was gonna tell you.
Good boy, Donna.
Donna Joe.
Donna. Good.
How are you?
Good. Dante Foos.
I love that you're trying to enjoy it.
For real.
I love how you'll just like talk like that sometimes.
Stay. My nanny. Good boy. I did not expect you to be looking up and it frightened me.
What?
I did not expect you to be looking up and it frightened me.
I'm always paying attention to you.
Dante. Good, how are you? Good boy.
Stop it.
You see why I'm not a big fan of golden retrievers? Foos. Plot. Stand.
Child. Anyway, so